Before we continue talking to Jan, let's go to London and visit Four Seasons. Four Seasons is a 5-star luxury hotel located just opposite Hyde Park, a prime location in London. It has 193 rooms and employs 368 members of staff. I'm here to meet Annabelle Shaw, the hotel manager.
Four Seasons has established its brand throughout its history as being luxury hotels with absolute commitment to offering the very highest level of customer service. Where it starts really for us is with our employees. We really do hire our employees for attitude.
Morning, ladies. What can I offer you today?
Greeting people with a smile, with dignity and respect, no matter what their needs or their expectations. It's about welcoming them to our home, showing them a kindness and sincerity, and finding out what they need, whether that's in advance of their arrival or as they arrive, to make sure that we are personalising their time with us.
So Jan, the customers had a lovely experience in reception. Talk about the engagement with that customer then as they continue their stay in your hotel.
On all levels of the organization, we have to make sure that we deliver a professional good service. So we have performance targets for each and every employee. Our breakfast is pretty famous with a 90% satisfaction score. The employee in the breakfast restaurant cannot look only at the service part of it. He needs assistance from the kitchen to provide the food. So every employee in the organization tries to contribute.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Darf ich Ihnen Kaffee anbieten?
Ja, sehr gerne.
The first impression is very important because we want everybody to feel at home. We want everybody to come back.
And in your specific roles, how do they contribute to the overall success of the hotel?
We are the first ones that people see in the morning, so if you get a nice welcome and you get your coffee fast and you get everything you want, I think that's a good start for the day.
Wir wollen halt die Nummer 1 sein in Wiesbaden generell und dann halt auch immer weiter. Das ist halt ein Ziel, was man hat und das schafft man halt nur als Team.
I see whatever I do from the eyes of the customer as if I was a guest myself, and I would like to be treated that way, and that's how I try to do it.
What we try and do with our employees is train them to have a sense of what the guest is looking for in those thousands of little interactions that take place. But an important part of the personalisation is a very robust recording system where we record and find out about our guests' needs and then make sure we pass those needs on. And it might be as simple as the doorman who sees that the guest has come from the station and knows the guest is in a rush would introduce them to the receptionist and explain Mr. Smith is in a terrible hurry because he has a meeting. And creating a pass-on between one employee to the next is incredibly important because it's very frustrating for any guest to have to repeat what they need. So communication is critical.
So George, have the expectations of your guests, have they changed over recent years?
I've been a concierge for 30 years. What I've noticed is that guests have become more knowledgeable, and I think the rise of the internet, the information the guests have to hand, has changed the role of a concierge. Before, there would be, what time does this open? Where is this? And what time is the next train to here? So I think we've changed dramatically from being purely information givers to advisors. And really, it's great because the guests put the trust in you. They're saying, what's your opinion? What do you think I should do? George, where should I go? Within 10 seconds, you're making a relationship, a connection. Guests really do appreciate that personal service.
Every guest who left the hotel will be invited to give us feedback.
When it's negative, what is the response to that?
I prefer sometimes a negative feedback. Not because I like a negative feedback, I would like to see everything on 100%, but that's not the reality. So we are dealing with human beings and they do mistakes. But to learn from these mistakes, this is something where negative or critical feedback can help much more. We go through each and every guest comment We tried to isolate the one-off issues from regular, reoccurring things. And we want to make sure that we improve, that we can stop these mistakes from happening again.
This property has a tremendous return guest ratio. It is absolutely critical for the success of our business. We retain loyal customers because of our employees building relationships with those individuals.
Loyal customers are so much more profitable. So our aim is to make our guests loyal guests, to know about them, to ask them to come back to the hotel.
We can only be unique if our employees are developing and building those relationships every day, every minute, in every interaction.
Four Seasons and Crowne Plaza are perfect examples of how to build deeper, sustained relationships with customers. Both businesses show that excellent customer service starts with the right leadership, the right process and tools, and critically, having the right people on board.